Comfort is an alluring place. It's warm and familiar, a cocoon woven from habits, routines, and the small pleasures that make daily life easier. But what if this comfort is the very thing standing between you and your greatest potential? What if by choosing the safe and easy path, you're quietly sabotaging your own success? Let's start by understanding why comfort feels so good. The human brain is wired for survival, not for greatness. For thousands of years, our ancestors faced daily threats and uncertainty. The urge to seek shelter, food, and safety is deeply ingrained in our DNA. In the modern world, these basic needs are far more easily met, and as a result, our brains turn their attention to seeking psychological comfort, avoiding risks, steering clear of failure, and sticking to what's tried and true. But this instinct, once essential, has a dark side. The comfort zone is a psychological space where things feel easy and familiar. It's where you know what to expect, where challenges are minimal, and where you rarely have to stretch yourself. It's tempting to stay there. The problem is, growth never happens inside the comfort zone. Think about the last time you learned something new, truly new. Maybe it was a skill, a language, a sport, or a new role at work. Remember the awkwardness, the missteps, the uncertainty? That discomfort is the price of growth. Without it, you stagnate. Consider elite athletes. They push their bodies to the edge, embracing pain and fatigue because they know that's where progress lies. Artists, inventors, and entrepreneurs all have one thing in common: a willingness to step into the unknown, to risk failure, and to face the discomfort of not having all the answers. Now, imagine a life spent always choosing the safe bet. You take the job that pays the bills but doesn't ignite your passion. You avoid difficult conversations because you fear confrontation. You stick to routines even when they no longer serve you, because change is frightening. Over time, your world shrinks. Opportunities slip by unnoticed. The comfort zone quietly becomes a cage. This is the trap of comfort. It whispers that you're fine where you are, that you should avoid risk and stick with what you know. But in reality, comfort is the enemy of progress. Let's break down how comfort sabotages your success. First, it dulls your ambition. When you're comfortable, you stop striving. The fire that once drove you to improve, to reach higher, begins to fade. You settle for good enough instead of chasing excellence. Second, comfort erodes your resilience. Life is unpredictable. Sooner or later, you'll face challenges you didn't expect. If you've spent years avoiding discomfort, you'll be ill-prepared to handle adversity when it comes. Resilience isn't built through ease, it's forged in the crucible of struggle. Third, comfort limits your creativity. Innovation requires risk-taking and a willingness to fail. If you're always playing it safe, you'll never stumble onto new ideas or fresh solutions. The most creative breakthroughs often come from daring to venture beyond what's familiar. Fourth, comfort shrinks your network and your influence. Growth happens at the intersection of new experiences and new people. By sticking to the same routines and social circles, you miss out on opportunities to connect, to learn, and to collaborate. So, how do you break free from the grip of comfort and unlock your true potential? It starts with a mindset shift. Begin to see discomfort not as something to be avoided, but as a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Every time you feel nervous, uncertain, or challenged, recognize it as evidence that you're growing. Set goals that stretch you. Seek out new experiences, even if they scare you. Take on projects that force you to learn, to adapt, and to fail. The more you practice stepping outside your comfort zone, the easier it becomes. Embrace failure as a teacher, not a verdict. The most successful people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who refuse to let failure define them. Each misstep is a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to mastery. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you to aim higher. Seek out mentors, collaborators, and friends who encourage you to reach beyond what's comfortable and familiar. Iron sharpens iron. Make discomfort a habit. Just as you train your body through exercise, train your mind to seek out and embrace challenges. Start small. Try a new hobby. Take a different route to work. Strike up a conversation with a stranger. Over time, these small acts of courage build up, expanding your comfort zone and your capacity for growth. Remember, the comfort zone isn't a static place. If you never leave it, it begins to shrink. The world moves on and you risk being left behind, not because you lack talent or ability, but because you chose safety over growth.
The truth is, everything you want lies on the other side of discomfort. The career you dream of, the relationships you crave, the skills you wish you had, they all require you to risk failure, to face uncertainty, and to push beyond what's easy.
It's not about seeking discomfort for its own sake. It's about recognizing that growth and comfort cannot coexist. You must choose. Will you settle for what's safe, or will you dare to pursue your full potential? At the end of your life, will you look back and regret the risks you took, or the chances you never seized? Will you remember the times you played it safe, or the moments you stepped out in faith and discovered you were capable of more than you ever imagined? Comfort may feel good in the moment, but it's a fleeting pleasure. True fulfillment comes from growth, from overcoming obstacles, from realizing you're capable of more than you thought possible. Don't let comfort kill your potential. Step out, embrace the unknown, and discover what you're truly capable of. The best version of yourself is waiting, just outside your comfort zone.